let's hope that stops. Alright, so we got the Corinth Prime, we got Titania Prime, so we're going to start doing that. If you need to know how to farm these guys quickly, I've got ways to farm them very fast. First step should be getting relics. So, use your standing from your syndicates if you need to, grab some relic packs. And of course, go to the Void, do some captures for Lith, Neo, and Meso relics. That's what you want to do. And obviously, Disruption on Lua is the best way to get axes. Quickest, and the better your group, the faster you will farm them. So anyway, I got some Titania to level up, so I'm going to do that, and the Corinth I need to level up as well. So, there's a Strun Wraith Receiver invasion right now, so I'm definitely going to be doing that. But I do gotta change my elemental because I have it on corrosive, and that is no bueno for corpus. So, don't want to use corrosive for that. With their shields right now, it's better to bypass corpus shields by using toxin. Viral, obviously the best. So. Someone just sent me a message. Let's see. So we got Frigid Blast and Toxin. Let's put that here. Get rid of this. And let's put some Contagious Spread in there. That'll up our viral. Let's see. So, Puncture is still #1. That sucks. Long time no speak. Hey, what's up, Anthony? How you doing, man? Yeah, I haven't been streaming as much because like I got stuff to do. But hopefully I'll be able to. I'm gonna be starting to stream on Twitch later. But I still gotta get some things in order before I do that. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Who knows? Probably the chicken, but I'm guessing. Let's see. How's Corna? What's Corna? Couldn't tell you because I don't know what in the world you're talking about, man. Oh, I should be using Chilling Reload. I could really use... The one thing about the Corinth Prime is the reload is insanely slow. So since we're going with viral, I think Chilling Reload is definitely in order. I think that's almost like a must right now, because it is super slow. This really needs some Forma, though. I do got a pretty decent Riven, though. I did roll this the other day. Not bad. I wish I had a negative, though. If this had a negative, oh my god, would it be better? Obviously, instead of multi-shot, I would rather have critical damage, but what are you gonna do, right? Can't have everything. Let's see. Put one more. Okay, that gives us 607. So this is, let's see, punctures at 141. However, dude, it's close. I think viral is just ahead of puncture. I heard they got rid of that, but I do believe it's still the same with non-elementals. They have a 4 times likely chance of proccing, I still believe. So I think puncture might be a little bit of a head viral. Unfortunately, slash is second in the pecking order. Let's see here. Coronavirus. What's up, Oop? So let's see. How is Corona? What do you mean? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, yeah, the Corona sucks. You know, people are dying, so that's not good. Our government is way too slow in getting this shit straightened out here. Alright, let's see. But that's government, you know. They have too many, much paperwork and garbage they have to go through, and bills and politics. Am I on lockdown? No, our state doesn't have that. We do have kind of like a curfew. Like, you can get pulled over and they can ask you, what are you doing out here? If you have a good reason, you're fine. We can be out of our houses and stuff. But yeah, it's not like, I know some states you can't even be outside. You gotta stand 6 feet apart, stuff like that. So.
We need to destroy the reactor.
Alright, so let's try our Razor Wing here. I don't think I have mine leveled up yet. I don't even know if I can do my, okay, let's see. What in the hell? I'm stuck! This is unbelievable. Alright, gotta get unstuck here. Unstuck. There, now I'm unstuck. Jesus. What a way to start off the stream. I get stuck. So yeah, unfortunately, the lockdown, you know, it's necessary until they come out with, I guess there's a promising vaccine right now, but we're not going to know for a month whether or not it's actually going to work. So, can you help me? Help you with what? What did you need help on? And of course I'll help you. I help all subscribers. You're a subscriber, right? I mean, let's see. Come on, come on. I'm just trying to get the Strun Wraith receiver right here. There's a Strun Wraith in the invasions right now, a receiver. Definitely pick that up if you haven't already. You need 50 pack? No, you don't, bro. No, this ain't a charity, bro. I don't give plat away. If you don't know how to get... And you don't need to rush anything in this game. You do realize that, right? That's a waste of plat. Especially if you're a new player. You should only be spending plat on... You gotta be patient in this game, first of all. You don't need to rush anything. That's a complete waste of platinum. You should only be spending it on... Dude, if I gave away plat to everybody who asked for it, you know how much plat I would have? I would have none. If you need to know how to get plat, you gotta use the same thing I do. I use the app. I use Warframe.market and put stuff for sale on there. You don't need arcanes and prime parts to sell. You can sell mods, just regular even mods. There's a lot of mods that sell that are really easy to get. No, it's no problem, but I mean, giving away plat, if I did that, you know, I would have none. Absolutely none. And like, I can show you how to get plat. It's really freaking easy. If you use the app, you will have no problem. I get platinum every day. Every day that I log in, somebody asks for something. But you gotta log in. Just use Warframe.market. It's super easy to use. Like, really easy to use. You can put up 100 items. It's free. Don't use the apps that are bullshit, basically, pardon my French, but some of them, they use that name, and they are not the Warframe.market. They're not associated with Digital Extremes. But see, another thing you can do to get plat is just go in your trade chat and filter out the wanna sells. I can show you how to do that. It's a really easy. You sit in your dojo. You should be in a clan. Sit in your dojo and just wait for somebody to ask for something you need that you have. Like for instance, what you do is you, because plat should be not a thing. Like you should easily be able to get plat. You just want to use? How old are you, man? You sound like a little child. Just patience, bro. This game you're not gonna do right away. Like it takes 3 days, and 50 plat is a complete waste to rush a frame. I know you want to rush it, but what mastery are you, bro? Because you know Equinox, if you don't have the right stuff for Equinox, Equinox is going to be very weak. In fact, Equinox is a really great frame, but if you're not experienced, he's going to be bad. All right. Yeah, because if you don't have the right gear, my concerns is you're asking for platinum, which means it sounds like you're newer. But this is what you do. And I never rush frames like that. It's a complete waste. You need to be just spending it on slots. That's it. But here, you go to the trading thing. You check this off, so it's an X. This is how you get platinum. Type in WTS, so it says not want to sell. All people who want to buy. You just wait for somebody to get something that you already have. It's very easy. Now, I don't use the trade chat because like you can sell up to 100 items on the market on warframe.market. That is the website you want to use, and you can post 100 items for sale. Yes, yes you do. Listen, everybody who thinks that, that's why you have zero plat. You said you're 15, are you mastery 15? I sell Ignis Wraith blueprints that you get from your dojo. Like for 5 plat. Um Vigilante armaments, all the mods you get from Cetus, those all sell. Like you can sell things you wouldn't believe. Seriously, you can go farm plat by doing derelict vaults. Those sell like crazy. Look at that. Somebody wanted to buy narrow-minded, rank 0. Um don't think you don't have anything. Everybody thinks that you have to sell prime parts and arcanes, but that is not true. Most of my stuff that I sell are all regular mods. Just mods, augur reach, vigilante armaments, stuff that you get from just Cetus bounties. Because some people don't like doing Cetus. Some people don't like doing Fortuna. Like, and those are the people that you sell to, you know? And they'll, in the market, they come to you. It's a friend finder. You're 15 years old? Yeah, and that should be old enough, yeah. But like platinum is not a thing, man. If you use the app, you will not need platinum. Like I don't even have it on right now, the market app, because what happens is I'm gonna get messages. I want to buy this. I want to buy this. I want to buy this, and I don't. I'm not selling arcades, and I'm not selling prime parts. I'm selling basic mods that you'd be shocked sell. I mean, you have mods, I guarantee you that you can sell. Don't think you don't have anything. Um, there are so many mods that sell like crazy. Go to the vault. If you do derelict vaults, that's a really great way to make plat. There's so many different ways to make plat. It's insane. Um, if you level up your syndicates, you can sell augments for 10 plat apiece. I mean, that's a real easy thing. Or you can do use the trade chat. Look at all the people buying stuff right now. Like a lot of this stuff, you, you'll have something eventually. Some of the stuff you can't sell that they're putting in there. It's kind of funny. But like, look at this. Want to buy Netra. These are so easy to farm. You can sell these for 5 plat a piece. You can do just relics, you know, like just there's so many ways to get platinum in this game, and a lot of this stuff, is really not hard to sell or get. Um, But definitely use the app. If you're not using the app, that's one reason why you don't have any platinum, man. It's like I just basically sell regular stuff that you can get that I can't even believe people don't farm. Like 100 munitions. I have like 100 of them, and I sell those for 5 plat. I mean, 5, 10 plat, 20 plat. That all adds up. Yeah, even sell like he said, do relics. Don't think you have nothing. What mastery are you, bro? Like you've never done Cetus bounties? And if you have nothing, then what are you doing Equinox for? Because listen, if you have nothing, Equinox is not going to be an effective frame for you. Equinox needs to be built in certain ways, and if like you're saying you won't like Equinox because he's one of those frames or she that you need certain mods to make good and certain arcanes. Otherwise, Equinox is not going to help you much. Like the duality mod, like you need to also do derelict vaults. If you don't do derelict vaults, if you don't do these or like derelict captures and do vaults, you're not going to have specific mods that you need. Um, this game does a real crappy job of telling you what to do or how to do it. But this is such an easy way to make platinum. These mods sell like candy. Things like narrow-minded, overextended, blind rage, you can sell those for 20 plat a piece. So 6, yeah, your mastery rank 6. You're not gonna have the gear to make Equinox good. There are certain frames that are more recommended for newer players. There's a reason why they do that. They make them a certain order in order for you to get the regular frames, not the prime ones. But basically, with an MR6, you're gonna use Equinox and you're not gonna like them. I guarantee you it. Like, there's a lot of frames that you just won't like until you get better gear. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. There are certain frames that can actually do well with no mods. Rhino's one of those. Like you just put a little duration on him, little strength, and he's great for beginner. I mean, he carries you through everything, and he's really easy to get. Yeah, Equinox is the one that does night and day. So basically, there's like 7 abilities, and you have to mod specifically for those abilities. And if you don't have the mods to do it, and if you don't like a maim, I love Equinox for his maim, but you need Arcane Energize. If you don't have Arcane Energize, his maim is not as useful. Um, Basically all the Equinox builds that I have, like if you don't have these specific mods, he's really rough. Or she, I should call it a she. It's a he and a she, but there's like unfortunately this game gives you no guidance and you're low master right now. Right now what you need to be doing is going through your planets. Um you need to just be going through your star chart and doing all the missions and going through your missions. You shouldn't be worrying about prime frames. You need to be farming the regular frames first. See who you like. See who to get for. Try to get Oberon and Necros before they go though. They're gonna be going in another month, so you can farm them up. Just go do Cetus bounties on Cetus Plains of Eidolon. That's and you're gonna get a lot of mods doing Cetus bounties that you can sell right on the market right now. And yeah, they're only 5, 10 plat, but that all adds up. But do not spend platinum on rushing frames. You will be wasting that. The only thing at MR6 you should be spending platinum on is Warframe slots and weapon slots. That's it. Don't buy any um Don't buy any color palettes, crap like that. Don't buy cyan Donnas. You will just waste it, and you're going to get stuck in this game, and you will not be able to proceed. That's what's going to end up happening to you, and you're going to end up quitting. I'm telling you that right now. Because and I had no idea how to get platinum either, and that'll freeze you in this game. And I didn't even know how to farm Warframes. Like you have to go kill assassination bosses multiple times. Like to get Rhino, you got to go, to the Venus boss, kill that boss. Each assassination mission at each planet gives you a different Warframe, and you got to farm them up. You have Equinox? Well, then why do you need Equinox Prime right now? For the mastery? Because it ain't going to be much different. And how do you build Equinox? What do you build him for? Or she, I should say. Which ability? Because you need to get your mastery up. 6 is real low. Um, you need to just be going through your planets right now. So it gives you credits. You'll start getting mods that you need. And the more you go through all the planets, the better. You're going to be getting a lot of stuff. And not only that, if you go to Cetus and Fortuna, do the bounties. You might be a little weak for that, for Fortuna, but Cetus you might be able to do. Do the level 1 bounty, the level 2 bounty, level 3 bounty. See how long you can go. Equinox is extremely squishy. Or you can just throw away the useless blueprints for extra slots. What do you mean? Blueprints don't use up slots. I mean, what do you need help on, Nix? What do you need it? You definitely don't need to be rushing Warframe, that's for sure. That is like an extreme waste of platinum. Yeah, yep. He should be going through his mark weapons. You definitely should be leveling your mark weapons up and then deleting them. That's what you should be doing. Make sure you get all of these done. All of these Mark 1 weapons, you need to be leveling to 30 and throwing them out away. Deleting them as soon as you hit 30. Don't throw them away before that. I mean, this is 3,000 look at just the MK1 weapons alone, how much mastery is that? Jesus. I have a touchy sensitivity. That's 6,000, 9,000, 12,000, 15,000, 18,000, 21,000 mastery right there. Definitely want to get rid of these MK1 weapons. Get their mastery, because you can buy them just with regular credits, and then delete them. And only be buying slots. Blueprints don't take up slots. But you need Warframe slots, and you need weapon slots. The more, the better. And once you get Equinox Prime, are you just gonna delete Equinox then? Because make sure you get Equinox, the regular Equinox, to level 30 before you do that. If you do, but just for an example, you need weapon. Yeah, you probably need a lot of stuff. Your MR6, and it's tough. Yeah, you have her maxed right. So like. But what I'm saying is, like, what do you build Equinox for, and why do you think Equinox Prime is? Because Equinox is one of those Warframes that is advanced. Like, it's a busy frame. You got to be doing a lot of things for it to be useful. There's a lot of other frames that at MR6 you should be doing that's a little bit more simple to use, and you don't need all these crazy mods to make good and useful. Some of them, such as there's a lot of good basic frames that are good when you're new, but like, okay, like for example, show you Equinox, right? To make Equinox any good, say like a main build, I have mods that are really Like, I'm sure you don't have some of these. Um, you really need these. You need blind rages, overextendeds. Um, there's a lot of b builds Equinox needs, and you need these vault relics. Or augments too. There's a lot of good, like the duality build that I have. Um, Nightmare mods. If you farm your nightmare missions, you can get platinum from those. Yeah, you build her damage, but her damage requires power strength and range. So if you don't have things like transient fortitude, blind rage, um, you need continuity. You need certain mods. Primed flow. Like and energize is really good. So like maim is definitely the damage. That's the way you damage everything. It's with the maim ability. It's just extremely powerful, but if you don't mod it correctly, it's kind of useless. Really useless actually if you don't mod it correctly, and if you're running out of energy right away, which is what's going to happen to you if you don't have it modded right, it's really hard to use. But I don't know if you know how to use maim. It's one of those abilities that like two equinoxes are super fun to use. Me and my friend she was we were trying it out, two MAME Equinoxes and Onslaught. It was a lot of fun. We were feeding off each other's damage. You do, huh? I doubt you do, unless you bought all those mods. Because at MR6, I wouldn't have been able to build Equinox's damage. There's no way, unless you went and bought all those mods. If you bought the vaulted mods, which could explain why you don't have platinum. But you do like another thing is you want to be getting as many Warframes as possible. Like the more frames you have, the better. You want to have one of each at least. And primes aren't much better. You do know that, right? Primes have a little bit more polarity, a little bit more health, a little bit more energy, maybe a little bit more shield. That's the only difference. And you can get energy in the void easier. Besides that, primes aren't that much different. Their stats are a little better. They look a little better, I guess. They look cooler. Anyway, let me go do these sabotages. Volt, another great frame for new people. Obviously, Volt is one of my favorites. Oops, this is my Eidolon build. Don't want that. Let's see. Yeah, you need the mods to make Equinox really good. Let's see. Speaking of, another thing is you want to be doing like invasions. Nightmares will get you platinum really easy. Nightmare mods sell super easy. Like, but you got to use the app. I'm telling you, definitely use the app. That is like the biggest mistake. Since I was MR9, I used it and I haven't needed plat because of it. Now I'm not gonna log into the market to show you. I could, but then I'm gonna be bothered by people saying I want to buy this, I want to buy that. And what's nice about the market is like when you sell something here, it's up for 20 seconds and then it's gone. You know, on the market, it stays up there permanently and anybody can see it at any time. And you don't got to keep posting, I want to sell this, I want to sell this. And it makes it so much easier to find people to sell stuff. So definitely go to warframe.market and make an account. I can't stress that enough. The earlier you do that, the better. You won't be running out of platinum or not have platinum. And don't think that you don't have anything to sell because that's totally not true. It's warframe.market. Google Warframe Market. It'll be the top thing that comes up on Google. I know this is a crazy looking Volt. And only get platinum and spend it only on slots. If you don't, you are going to get stuck in this game and you aren't going to have anything to do. You will get stuck and you will end up quitting. I guarantee you. It happens to so many people. Unless you want to stick money into the game. But I always recommend not doing that right away. It's a great game and all, but make sure you like it first. It's a fantastic game though. But there's this hump you got to get over. Once you get over that, this gun... See, look. See, Strun Wraith receivers? These sell 10 platinum all the time. This is just an invasion. You just got to do 3 missions on the Strun Wraith receiver side. Then once the mission is over, once one side wins, you get it awarded to you in your inbox. Yeah, you will ruin the experience. It's an incredibly grindy game, but there's enough Warframes to change the game for you. Like, if you keep playing with the same Warframe, you get sick of it. I have a friend that plays Rhino all the time, and he burned himself out because he doesn't use anybody else. But he's not a good player because of that either. He's not a very good player at all. But look at Volt, man. Volt is great. Volt doesn't take a lot to be good. Just need a little duration and a little strength, and look at this. You can speed run things super fast. Also, a lot of people don't know, he speeds up your reload, he speeds up your melee. Oh, that's up. Grenier. Trying to pay attention to chat and play. But you can go farm relics really easy with Volt. Once you get to the Void, you gotta get the Void unlocked.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate captive back at base. Your part is done here.
So yeah, like, some of the best frames in the game right now, like, aren't primed. Wisp ain't primed, Cora ain't primed, and we play with those frames easy. They're no problem and they're really good. So like what I'm saying, a prime Warframe is a little overrated. And all the regular non-prime frames you can farm from the story and in the game. Everybody, like veterans, we've all played with all these frames before they were primed. So it's not like absolutely essential to have the prime version. Like Equinox Prime didn't exist a year ago. And nobody had problems with Equinox being bad, you know? Obviously, Prime is a little better statistically. Oh, there's a Nuka Hunter's coming for me. What am I gonna do? Oh no. I'm shaking. Is he gonna come or? There he is. And he's dead. Hey, what's up, King? How you doing, man? I'm trying to tell this Nyx guy here how to start the game. He wants he wanted 50 platinum from me to rush Equinox Prime. And I'm saying, dude, that's a waste of plat. You don't need to rush a Warframe. Like, as a new player, he's MR6. He needs to be using platinum only on Warframe slots or weapon slots. That's the only thing you should be buying with platinum early on. You can get all the cool stuff later. But slots is the most important thing, so you can have the most weapons and the most frames that you can. Because you want one of each frame. Because all of them do something or another. All of them are useful in some weird way, even if it's not useful very much of the time. There's always a time I gotta dust off a frame to do something or another. Whether it's unlock a ribbon or make something easy. Yeah, see? Listen to King, man. Just Nyx. Just listen to us, man, because we know what we're talking about. All of us have been through it. You know, Anthony, King, we've all been playing this game a while now. And I'm just telling you, I'm just trying to save you from making a big mistake. Don't rush stuff. Like as an MR6, just get these MK1 weapons done first. They take no time, they take no resources. You can buy them with credits. Get those leveled up and delete those things because they're crap, but they're going to give you mastery points. You can tell how much mastery you need by going to your profile and looking right here. It'll tell you your next rank. Weapons are 3,000, Warframes are 6,000, K drives are 6,000, companions are 6,000 because they come with a weapon. So you want to do that in order to get your mastery up, because mastery is important, despite what some people say. So, I mean, I'm trying to not knock you or anything. I'm just trying to help you not make the same mistake a lot of people do. So, helped a lot of new players in this game, and platinum just needs to be spent on one thing, and that's slots early on. So we did this. We're gonna get this receiver now. I'm telling you, do nightmare missions, do vaults. If you need platinum, make that Warframe market account. Like I said, you're gonna have to do some farming to make plat. That's just the name of the game. You can do this too if you want. I don't like using the trade chat. I use the market app. And don't think you don't have anything. But see, like a lot of people, they need those vault mods sell like candy. Blind rages, overextended. See, all you have to do, make sure your recruiting chat is on too. I don't think it's on default. I think you have to go to options and make sure recruiting is on. So I still need the pangolin sword. Yeah, daily standing is the most important thing. To be able to get more standing is how you make a lot of platinum, because all your vendors, you can buy stuff with this standing. And a lot of people are lazy and don't get their stuff up. They don't do Cetus bounties, they don't do Fortuna bounties, they don't do their Cephalon scans. That's another way to make platinum. Once you have the market, once you have an account in there, everything changes. But like for example, all your vendors, you can earn rep. And there's so many different ways to get that rep up there. Even without doing bounties, you can do hunting, you can mine, you can fish, and there's different tricks on doing that really efficiently and easy. And there's things you can farm like Cetus. There's things called thumpers. You can farm them for a ton of gems. You can turn all those gems in, and the higher rep you have each day, you can trade all that in each day. And then there's the thing called Exploit Orb. You get a ton of gems from them, especially when the Thermia Fractures are up. That first day, like, for instance, the Thermia Fractures came up a couple days ago. The first day, I was doing nothing but Profit Taker and nothing but Exploiter Orb. I got a ton of gems. I got a ton of toroids that I can use to spend like this. Like, I'm going to go to Little Duck. Now, Little Duck unlocks later in the game. Oh, that's funny. Her face is covered right now. That's hilarious. I must have that streaming thing on. When you stream, it tries not to ruin it. But see how I have 29,000 standing to spend? So I can just turn this in because I'm rank 28 and get 29,000 a day. I can keep coming, turn this up, spend this standing that I get, and buy things like arcanes and stuff. And those arcanes and stuff I put on market and sell them. So like I'll come here and I'll buy lockdowns. You know, I'll buy like 3 a day or whatever it is I need. And arcanes sell really well, and a lot of people don't take advantage of this. Another thing I go to, like I'll go to the mining guy. I'll turn in my gems I earned from the Exploiter Orb, and you get double resources whenever the Thermia Fractures are up. See, look at all these gems I got. I know I can't turn them in right now because I'm at max, but I can use this and go buy Pact Seeker, put it on the market, and sell it for 50 plat, or 40 plat, even 30 plat if you want to undercut people. You're still trying to get level 5 for Little Duck? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. It's super easy though. You do like Exploiter Orb, you do like
Credits for dishonest
just
work.
bounties. But the Exploiter Orb, you get so many gems, you don't even gotta do bounties anymore. Like right when that hit, right when Thermia Fractures hit, you get, if you have a resource booster, you just buy a resource booster for 3 days, and you go do the Exploiter Orb, and you get 4 times the amount of gems, and you get tons of gems from doing Exploiter Orb. I got most of those all nearly in a day. Um, see, Rude Zood, right? So browse, where's, what can I buy? See, I got max standing, so Pack Seekers sell pretty good. So, like, just for instance, I can buy like a rank 3 of this. I'm just gonna buy like 6 of them, just for an example. Then I'm gonna go to the gem guy and get some of that back right away. Unfortunately, you gotta press the button a freaking million times to get your standing. I can't just type in the number, which I always think is just insane. You got your 727 amp. You're using the 7? Why are you using the 7 prism? I've been seeing a lot of people using that, but I don't know why. Yeah, the 727, you don't want that. You want like the 227 cuz it's got punch through. I've been doing a lot of Eidolons lately. Yeah, 227 is definitely the best cuz you need to use it with Void Strike. It's okay, let's see. This is so silly that I got to press this 400 times to get my standing each day. Just insane. How in 7 years of this game have they not changed this? I just pressed the button 244 times to get that. But see, this is where mastery kicks in. If you got good mastery, you can go to all your vendors and turn all this crap in and sell it for plat. Vendors are the key to this. It's just like any business. You got to get good with your vendors. The better you are with your vendors, the more you can make, you know? Yeah, the best way to farm focus, obviously, Saren and Saren Prime. That's what I did. But you got to get your Madurai tree up. Like, I wouldn't worry about Zenuric right now. As long as you got the dash, this is what you should be doing. Because you know you can do all of them, right? Like, you don't have to do one at a time. You can do all of them and change them to whatever you want for the focus trees. Like, you should just start putting your focus into Madurai. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just go to your focus trees and start putting it in. Yeah, I'm sure he's confused. It's a confusing ass game, but just hang in there, buddy. So like, just go to Madurai, make that your active one. You don't even have to make it active. All you got to do is start leveling this up. Get your Phoenix Talons maxed, your Void Radiance, and your Void Strike. No, you don't got to complete it, King. Don't. I always did all the important ones first. You want to get your waybounds done too for Eidolons. See these waybounds? These are there's 2 in every tree that you can unlock for all of them. So even though I'm in Madurai, I have all these too. These are called waybounds. You need a million focus though in order to unlock these. But just get Void Strike, man. Just start putting it in here. Another Eidolons is the quickest way to do it because you can convert shards. See this? 474 shards, right? Say I put these all in. Look at that. 11 million focus. I can put right now. This is from just doing Eidolons. And there's no cap to this. So you can do Eidolons all day, all night, and put as much focus as you want. That does not go to the daily cap. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you should be working on all the important ones. So like Zenuric, obviously you need to get, energizing dash maxed. That's obviously the most important one. Then go to Matarai, and Unirai. Unirai, you want to get Unirai Wisp because this is important. You need one person in the tri-cap to have this. So you want to get that. That is extremely awesome for amp damage. It's amazing. All you got to do is you got to go up on the Eidolon's back and just keep meleeing them. And you'll make these things that are wisps. And that's why you don't want vacuum when doing Eidolons. You don't want vacuum on because you will suck up all the wisps and your teammates won't get them. So you always want like usually the DPS person does the wisps, makes wisps while and Void Strike is just amazing. If you are doing Eidolons and you do not have Void Strike, you don't know what you're missing. This makes them trivial. You can do 12, 15 Eidolons in a night cycle. If you have this, you need to have this though, and it is amazing. I mean, you can use this with your amp, obviously, that's what everybody uses it for. You can even do this to one-shot Eidolon limbs. If you charge your Void Strike, it works on weapons too. If you don't know what that is, Void Strike, I can even show you what that is. But it is amazing. It's super OP, and it's the real deal. Like, here, I'll show you once. I'll just give an example. We'll go to the simulacrum, and I'll show you what Void Strike does. If you don't know, I'm sure you might, but maybe somebody who watches this video won't know. And I gotta turn in my Cephalon Samara stuff anyway. So this is another vendor you want to get good with because he is a very good plat maker. You can sell this stuff very easily. Energy conversions, all that stuff sells from 40 to 50 plat on console. He's gonna make 50 plat and rush the frame. Yeah, that would be something. Hey, let him, man. I do what I can for people. I can't hold their hand through the game. It's just gonna screw them over, though. Like, it really takes mature people to get far in this game. Unfortunately, like, I've met some 8-year-olds, 10-year-olds who really just they can't grasp this game. They can't grasp economics. That's why this is a mature game. I mean, you could spend $800,000 in this game the way it is. If you don't know what you're doing, you could spend so much money and burn yourself out so quick. So, I'm gonna turn to my synthesis. Crap. Every day, this is another thing you should be doing. Try to get your scans done. You can use a website. If you type in synthesis target in Google, it'll take you to a Steam website, and that Steam website will show you where to get your targets and where they will spawn 100% of the time. But these two sell for 40 to 50 plat. So if you can get this now, the higher the MR you are, the quicker you're going to get these. I mean, that's 100,000 reps. So that takes me 4 days to do. I got to do 4 days worth of 29,000 standing just to get that. Now in MR6, that's going to take you, I mean, that's 7,000 standing. I mean, you're looking at like 3 weeks at MR6. That's why you want to get that up. Just to get one mod from him. That is, I mean, these are really good though. Obviously for Necros users, you need one. And energy conversion for Ember is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Let's see. I have an excellent Ember build with that. So I'm going to show you Void Strike just real quick, because I want to show you how to use it. You've been playing for 3 years, and you're MR6? Oh my goodness gracious, man. That's insane. I think I played like a week and got to MR6. And it's not your fault. You just need to know somebody who can tell you how to play this game, because it can be really confusing. But here, this is a level 170 heavy gunner, right? I'm just going to show you an example. Now, this is a bad example because I'm using the Corinth. But, see, you know, that's the damage. Not much, right? Um, Now here, this is what Void Strike does. See that? See up there how it says Void Strike 1.13 and it's got an 8. So I am charging that right now. What I'm doing is I'm going into my operator and I'm going invisible. Now I'm in the Matter School. You got to make sure that's active. Now when you let go, see 2.49. That's 2.49 damage. So you have 8 shots to do twice as much damage. Now it goes up to 3. So what people do is they go to the Plains of Eidolon and they charge their Void Strike during the day. They go there 10 minutes before, and 2 players will charge their Void Strikes. See, times 5. And they sit there during day. So that way and each shot takes up, you have 8 shots before it resets back to 0. So you can do this as long as you want. You can have a times 100 damage if you get there early enough, which is not necessary. But you can one-shot the shields on the Eidolons with this. And what you want to do is you want to take turns. One guy uses 4 shots on the first Eidolon. The next guy uses 4 shots. The next guy takes over and uses his. Now, the Trinity normally can't do this because they got to go get the lures, and you got to use shots to do that. But see, that's 9.9 damage. So I have 8 shots. Now I shoot, and it does 9 times the damage. See? Now I got 6 shots. Look at that. It's extremely... Now I got 3 left. Okay, now I'm going to use them all up, and you'll see it'll go back to 0. You can use your amp, too, in this. So, like, with a good amp, it does a lot more damage. Now, this isn't... Now, these are heavy gunners, so obviously you don't want to use impact for this. Impact is good for the Eidolons, though. Impact and radiation are the only status effects that they're actually kind of affected by, but... Cool. Thanks for the sub, bro. So that's just... Void Strike is amazing. Now, obviously, you want to use a sniper on the Eidolon. Snipers with Void Strike are insane. Just insane. Like a Rubico. Most people use the Lanka, though, still the best for overall damage. And now, since Chroma's had some changes, you can still use Chroma. That first limb is what you got to get to. Once you get that first limb down, it's fine. Chroma's actually not bad still. But what I'm using for DPS during Eidolons, instead of Chroma, I'm using Volt. Volt is amazing. I have a great build for DPS for Volt. So, like, me and my buddies will go 2 Volts now in Eidolon hunts. We have one who does the shields, and we have a DPS Volt. And you want to use Shock Trooper. Now, the build that I have gives you 300% electricity damage with Shock Trooper. You gotta cast it on yourself. And you can cast it on others, too. Which is awesome. So I usually give the DPS, and it stacks, so the other Volt can get both of them. Alright, so I need to get the Pangolin Sword. That's the one weapon I do not own in this yet. I don't have any relics. In fact, I think I have one. Neo P1 I need. That's the only thing I need. I farmed Titania. I farmed... But the Neo P1 is what I need. And I think I just got one the other day. I didn't play yesterday at all. Let's see. Neo. Right here. This is the Pangolin Prime blueprint. Now, in order to get golds that you want, you gotta run in recruiting. You have to go to recruiting. Make sure you have the recruiting chat. And what you do is you host a relic run. That's what you want to do. Make sure you, whenever you're going for a gold in a relic, always do it in groups. You don't want to do it any other way. Let's see, what's up for Neo? Exterminate. So, if anybody wants to run a Neo P1 Radiant with me, you can. That's what I'm gonna do. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get some. So you have to have that relic. You have to have a Neo P1 though. Radiant. Let's see. Saren. When Titania drop, wow, people selling for insane prices. That's how every Prime frame goes out. I sold one for 300. I sold my first set for 300 and then I stopped. But yeah, because nobody has the relics. So you gotta understand, every Prime frame, there's a high demand. Everybody wants her. Everybody wants every new frame. Like when we're gonna get Neja Prime is gonna be the next Prime, right? So when Neja drops in 3 months, it's either Neja or Anaros, but I think it's going to be Neja because Anaros' kit just isn't right yet. Some of his abilities are useless, in my opinion. I hate his 2 and I hate his 3. His 1 and 4 are the only thing I ever use. And they're kind of boring. I mean, you throw sand in guys' eyes, which is fine, but the 4 is just boring. I mean, it's good. It's a great, but it's just really boring. But yeah, it's just basic economics, price and demand. Let's just when everybody wants a Warframe and nobody has the relics, it's gonna go for a lot, and it takes a lot of time to farm these frames when they're new because nobody has the relics yet. I just went to my syndicate, bought all the relics right away because I do my syndicate missions. You want to do that for new primes, always. So collect a lot of medallions so you can just buy relic packs right when the frame drops. That's what all the veterans do for platinum. So let's get the Corinth because there's no reason I should not be using it because I need the mastery and I need to get this thing formed up because it's just too weak right now. It is kind of cool looking now. Oh, here. This is how I usually do it. I go with my first. Whenever I do this, I go to my favorites. This is always a safe bet. This will always make it look cool. Everything black. And then the accents gold. This is my favorite gold in the game. I think some golds look kind of like fool's gold. This gold actually looks like real gold to me. Nice, man. 500 plat, sweet. Yeah, I was thinking about selling mine because I don't know if I'll use it much, but I just kept it. That's the way to do it. When a new weapon comes out, that is the best way because, nothing beats that. I need to get something to drink. I am thirsty. Oh, I do have some juice here. Anyway, so this is how you get golds though. Now, it's only now you gotta understand, when you do a Radiant, it's only a 10% drop rate you're gonna get that gold on a Radiant by yourself. That's why you want to get a whole squad of Radiants to increase your chances. Which still is like, it's still like a 30% drop rate. So you're gonna have to do, I mean, it's always gonna be 10%, but if you have 12 relics, so like 3 missions with 12, that's total of 12 radiants, you should get it in 3 missions. The thing is, I only have 1 radiant, so yeah, I would definitely sell a Brahma Ribbon if I had it. I would get rid of that right away. That was smart as hell. I want a Brahma Ribbon. I've thought about trying to trade for one. But you do know disposition changes are coming with Scarlet Spear. So all Rivens are going to be changed when Scarlet Spear comes. So Brahma, that Riven is going to get hit. That Brahma Riven is going to go from 3 disposition down to 2, if not 1, right away. I doubt they're going to make it a 1. I don't think they'll hit it that hard. But you never know. Because that thing is just so powerful, and everybody's using that weapon. So the disposition's going to go to hell. You know that's going to happen. It usually, now dispo changes usually come with primes, but they decided to wait until Scarlet Spear comes out because well, they explain why on the website. So we're gonna do a Radiant group hosting Neo P1 Relic Radiant, and I only got one chance of getting this right. If I don't get it, well, oh well. I got about a 1 in 3 chance to get this because we're gonna have 4 Radiants. And you gotta copy the text, cause look how fast that goes. It's already off the damn screen. So you gotta change one of the characters so you can repost right away. Oh, alright, we got one guy. This is how you do this shit. Recruiting, then we do 2 of 4 to show. So we can repost it, that's why we do that. And now we got a full squad. Let's see, recently got Excelsior Ribbon. That's a really good ribbon, bro. Nice. Why did you write sneeze? Red. Alright, so we got a full squad now, so yeah, we got a it's a 10% drop rate with Radiance. So with 4 Radiance, you know, it's still a crapshoot. Hopefully in 3 missions we'll get it. But statistically it can take 3 missions and there's no guarantee you could still not get it. So let's just hope we strike gold, right? And I don't know why the chat is so slow right now. Hey, long time no see. Yeah, I haven't been streaming a lot lately. Um, I am gonna let you guys know, but I will be doing Twitch soon. Maybe like in another month. I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch instead. But for now, until my setup changes, this virus thing has kind of screwed things up because I'm getting new carpeting in my room, so I can't put my PC and stuff in here yet to do like real streaming. So I'm just gonna stick on YouTube for a little bit. But for now, it works, right? You know. Yeah, dude, Excelsior Ribbon. I would love an Excelsior Ribbon. I just got another Rubico ribbon, actually. And I got a Gram ribbon that I gotta get rid of, because you know the Gram is gonna get hit. That Dispo is definitely gonna get hit. You're selling it? Maybe. I gotta get rid of some ribbons first. Maybe I'd trade for it. I got a bunch of duplicate ribbons that I need to get rid of first to make room. Cause I'm at max right now. I got a lot of duplicate ribbons to get rid of. I gotta get rid of a lot of stuff. I got a Phantasma, I got a Strun I gotta get rid of. And I haven't posted them on the market yet. And no luck. Speaking of Rubico. Now I gotta go farm more Neo P1s. Sucks. But what can you do? Alright. A Graham ribbon? No, I gotta sell that, man. That Graham goes for a little bit more than the Exceltra. Alright, so I gotta go farm some freaking Neos now. Annoying. If anybody wants to do some relic farming, let me know. I am going to grab Volt and hurry the hell up. Gotta use Volt for this though. This is the way to do it when it comes to farming Mesos and Neos. Oh, let's just hope I get fucking lucky so I don't have to do it forever. What I could do is just use Titania, but that's an awful way to level. This mission is not the type of level you want to use for farming. Let me get rid of this so I can eliminate one thing to level it up a little quicker. Let's make sure I got my speed running build on, and yeah, if anybody wants to do this, I'm just farming relics. Gotta use Volt though, or somebody fast. So this is my speed build. It's pretty decent on sprint speed, and sprint, the aura does not affect that, the stats, I don't believe. So it's actually faster than this. And then I got the arcane helmet too, so my power strength's actually higher. I don't need adaptation, but so what I could do for this mission, just to make me faster, is probably use the speed drift. Let's see. I got rush on, so I can use speed drift right here. There, that gives me a higher sprint speed. And my duration is 20 seconds, so that's good. Duration, power strength you want. Now range is for buffing other people. Oh, you want to see the Eidolon build? The DPS build I got? This is for DPS, though. This is, like, for doing a shit ton of damage to the Eidolons. Let's see, I gotta make sure this is the right one. Okay, Shock Trooper. That's key. So, that isn't the one. That is not the one. Ignore that. This is what I use for Eidolons. So, Shock Trooper. Rolling Guard isn't necessary, but it's fun to use. Because you can just roll and be invulnerable for a while. So if you don't want to lose your energy or something, if you don't have a Harrow. Obviously, I use Quick Escape still for it, if I don't have a Harrow. Arcane Nullifier, for some damn reason, is not working. I got procced every time with this on. And a rank 5 has a 102 chance to resist a magnetic damage effect. I got procced every time. Maybe it's the damage it nullifies from now? I don't know. But I got procced every single time. So I don't really understand that at all. Oh shit. Don't want to use this. So this is definitely the best for speed running. For relic farming, can't say enough about this build, man. It's just freaking awesome for farming relics. That's because I have the arcane helmet on. That's why it's locked. I don't like the looks of this helmet, but it gives me power strength. Like here, I'll show you. So I got Arcane Storm, right? This helmet is worn by Volt. It increases ability strength, but reduces duration of aim, glide, and wall latch. So Arcane helmets are like corrupted mods. They give you a positive and they give you a negative. The good ones do something where the negative isn't affected. Kind of like good corrupted mods. So it reduces duration of aim, glide, and wall latch. That's awesome. And it gives me more power strength. Now, obviously, it takes away one of your arcanes, though. But, like, for this, for speed running, it's awesome. Just like Rhino. Rhino has one of these as well that I use for speed running. Makes them really a lot faster. I think it decreases your shields for Rhino or something. Or maybe it's your health. I don't remember. But it's something that doesn't matter because you have Iron Skin. So it really doesn't matter. So yeah, this is the build that I use for farming relics. Go to the Void. For Mesals and Neos, go to Yuko. For Liths, you go to Hepit. And then for Axes, that's a whole different place that I go to. So whenever you're farming Prime, like the new Prime mods, or new Prime relics, these are the 3 missions I pretty much repeat. These 2 in the Void, and there's one on Luai for Axes. Gotta have a good squad, though. If you want to get a Axie every 3 minutes, you need a good squad that can hold their own, like, that can do disruption. If you have somebody who's weak, it slows you down a lot. You need somebody with a good weapon. That's all they need is really a good weapon to take down those guys. Oh, shit. See, and... Fuck, I gotta fall off. So what makes Volt so good at this, though, Volt Prime, is, look, Death Orb, 250 energy. So this is why this farm is just amazing, because you get that energy with every Death Orb. That's why, obviously, you want to use Volt Prime. Gauss, not nearly as good for this. Just not even close. Now, if it turns into a... See, if it turns into Exterminate, I actually quit. I will actually abort the mission, because it's faster to abort. Like this, see? It turned into a fucking... It turned into a Exterminate. Not worth it then. I can't believe that I said it and it happened. It's like the game listened to me. Usually that doesn't happen. What is DE watching the stream? What the fuck was that? They're like, you're showing them shit you shouldn't be showing them. You shouldn't be showing people how to do that. They're like, we're gonna make it an Exterminate for you so it's nice and slow. No, but like right now, if I didn't abort, I don't care about my mission failure percentage. As everybody knows, everyone's seen my streams. My mission failure is probably pretty high because I'm always aborting for shit like this. Or like when I was doing the Courier, when I was farming all the Couriers, oh my god, I must have aborted like 1,000 times. If I didn't get the right tile set, I was out of it. I was out of that bitch. Alright, oh, gotta go get this energy. Death Orb. Death Orb. Make sure your sprint is on. Oh yeah, this is my speed build. Oh no, sometimes I get 2k plat. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I might have missed something you said. Alright. Come on. Yikes! I love Volt. Volt, Volt, Volt. See, Volt is extremely good. There's so many people. Oh shit, how did that happen? So many people who, like, I am shocked they don't think Volt is good. And I'm like, what? Fucking Death Orb. Like, no way. He's super good. Meso B4. Oh, okay, you never seen Arcanes? Yeah, the Arcanes are extremely expensive. The Arcane helmets, they're old. They were an old thing in the game that DE removed. So, like, in the market, right? That's one of the very few things I try to buy still is Arcane helmets, but they go for... I got my Rhino at 300. They're a lot more now, but I traded 300 plat worth of trade to get it. I was I found one guy who he had a ton of them and he wanted Arcane Grace rank 0 for helmets. And so he must have had a lot of helmets and I should have got extra. I was stupid. I actually like traded I think 4 or 5 Arcane Graces and got 5 helmets. I got the I got the Loki one, and he had like 3 of them. I could have gotten 2 more, and I should have. The Loki one is actually good. It gives you 15% efficiency. So that was a bummer that I didn't do that. I really wish I would have taken advantage of that because they stopped making them. So if you got them, you got them. But in the market, what happens is I'll put want to buy Arcane Helmet, and I have noobs who always do this. They say, I got it, and I say, is it the Arcane version? Yeah. I go to trade them, and they can't put it in the window. And they can't put it in the window because they have the regular helmet that you get from Nightwave. This is not an Arcane helmet. So they think that these helmets are the fucking... Oh, I guess can't look at them in there anymore. You used to be able to, I thought. Maybe not. They always think the regular helmets are the Arcane. I'm like, yeah, dude. Like, I want to spend 300 platinum on a fucking helmet you get from Nightwave. Like, don't you think something... Like, just for you thinking that, first of all, it means you're a fucking scam artist. Like, he must be like, oh my god, I'm gonna rip him off. He's gonna spend 800 plat on a Nightwave helmet? What an idiot. It's like, no, dude. Yeah, that's insane. It's true, dude. It happens all the time. Just do it. Go in the market. I'm sure you have an account. I would hope you have an account. And just say you want to buy an Arcane helmet, you know, 100 plat or 200 plat. I guarantee you'll get somebody that tries to sell you a regular one. And the worst part is I ask, is it Arcane? Does it say Arcane in front of it? If it doesn't, wow, shit. If it doesn't, then it's not an Arcane helmet. You know? Neo A3. But I mean, look at this. This is quick. This is 1 minute, 18 seconds. And this is slow, actually. I'm too busy talking. But, you can't beat this for relic farming. You really can't. And another good thing about this is it's in the void. So that means you can get the unvaulted, the Necros, and the Oberon relics from here. Just like you can from bounties, you can get them from here too. The only problem is I'm going for Neo P1, and this specific mission has a total of 17 relics in its drop table. I looked at the drop table, there's 17 relics, so I got a 1 in 17 chance to get the relic I want. But, whatever. You can always use more relics, right? I really do not want more Neo relics, to be honest, but... I don't mind it because I'm getting more Necros, I'm getting more Oberon, and I'm getting Titania relics as well, so... And Titania's still kind of worth farming just for some plat. I know she's not as high as she used to be, but, I could farm an extra Titania set to sell out. I wasn't planning on doing it, but I sold 1 set and that was enough for me. Now when Chroma came out, man, I sold like, I think 5 sets in the first couple days. You know, all at 300, 400 plat. He didn't go down for about like 3 days. Everybody wanted him. It was insane. I never saw a Prime frame stay at the price. Wukong, Atlas, they were weak. Equinox was way too easy to farm. So Equinox price dropped really fast because I should say, was just way too easy to farm. So, It was just way too easy. Meso E4, that's a titanium relic, I think. 52 seconds, though. It actually takes longer to load and, like, reload and load. So yeah, if you want to jump in, farm some relics with me, you're more than welcome. Um, this is piece cake. The more volts, the better. If you don't got volt, I mean, you could still come if you want. It'll just go. It'll probably go a little slower with all of us, but or jump in it solo and do it if you need to. You know, this is a great way to do it. And I always put it on. I don't put it on public because every time I put it on public, there's some guy who's got to open every chest. You know, and I don't blame them. Hey, they're low mastery. You need those resources, but I don't. So, like, I just need to go. And if you got looter, if you got carrier on, and Nyx, I know you're new. You definitely want to get carrier. If you don't have carrier, get him from the market. He's 100,000 credits, I think. So definitely get carrier. You know, the blueprint, though. You get the blueprint. It might take you a bit to make them, though, because he's got resources you got to make them with. But like, carrier's the best for new players. He's the best for even new and older players, even. If you need resources, carrier is amazing. I don't even have carrier on. I'm going to put carrier on, because it's really stupid of me to not have him on right now, actually. I'll get 1,000,000,000 Argon crystals with carrier. Or at least my Kavat, something. You gotta do your Cephalon scans to make carrier really worth it, though. Like, then carrier's just amazing. He already is one of the best sentinels. Animal Crossing game? I think I've seen that game. Nice. Hey, why not? I've been playing a little Mortal Kombat. I need to get back into it, but I wanted to try out Spawn. I mean, I bought the whole package and everything, and I haven't tried them yet. But how's the corona going for all you guys in your states that you're in or places of living? Oh shit, let me get carrier. This is a good example to show new players how good carrier is and why you should use them. Because, like, speedrunning like this, obviously, and here, like, carrier, I mean, obviously I'm using carrier prime, not regular carrier is fine, and I have a perfect build for new players. You don't even need a reactor for it. Fucking hey, this damn game, man, their UI is so slow now. But, with looter, carrier is amazing for new players and old players. I mean, if you need resources, you should definitely be using carrier because looter is amazing. Now, it might not work as good because I'm streaming, and if you have lag, looter won't work as good, but it's better than nothing. Um, Especially when you speed run stuff, like how I am doing right now. You're at Florida, so you got the lockdown, right? Yeah. You're still working, so you have a job that's considered essential, apparently, right?
We received intel that somebody to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
I have a friend. He's so mad they didn't shut down his job. He has he works on pressure washers. They make pressure washers, so he's super pissed. He's like, they're used for, like, getting bird shit off boats. And I'm like, yeah, but they could turn that into something that cleans. You know, like, technically, it could be useful. So, I mean, I kind of get it. He's still mad, though. It didn't help. him. He wanted off from work. Fuck, now I'm not paying attention. But see, 4 control modules. See how looter, 126 ferrite. See, that's looter. See, energy as well. You get more energy. You get, I'm trying to read the chat. I'll just wait. But see, looter is fucking. It breaks down all the containers and shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, you need that, especially the elderly. They need their medical supplies and stuff. I don't even know how you can control something like this in New York. I've been in New York. That fucking place is huge. Just fucking. I live in the city. I mean, I live in a smaller city, you know, but still, I mean, it's got 1 million people in it. And, like, I've been in Chicago, but shit, New York was just so fucking huge. Like, take the biggest city you've been in and multiply it times 4, It's just so insanely big. It's crazy. I don't even know how you control. If a disease breaks out there, you're fucked. Everyone's too cramped up. There's too many people. Like, can you even stop something like this there? Unless you, like, boxed LA, like, California, like, Illinois, New York, where you can't go across state lines. Maybe, like, places like Boston, just the bigger cities,
You are here to find our target and bring them to the
Because, I mean, how do you control this? You just can't. And I do think it's funny how people are blaming Trump. It has nothing to do with that shit. People just like to put blame on shit, but, dude, fucking China, first of all, covered it up, lied about this shit. China is the one that started this crap. They even killed people to keep it quiet. What happened? I don't know if you're hearing all the news, what's going on with that. They killed people to keep the shit quiet. Like, they could have controlled this, and they didn't. And then they covered it up that they didn't. Super fucked up, man. I always keep the map up. The map really helps you move quicker, in my opinion. Come on. I should probably start killing people, huh? Instead of just running by them just to get little shit. Oh shit, that's an Ember Star. I'll go get an Ember Star. See, another thing with Looter, with Carrier, you get a lot of stars. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of seems like, I don't know if you guys like watch Walking Dead or ever play like The Last of Us or something, like an apocalyptic game or show. It kind of reminds me of that right now. Just the way things are, people with masks. Seems really like apocalyptic, doesn't it? It has a weird feeling to it, It's hard to describe, but it's the same feeling that those games or good movies or give me. Like, it just feels strange, with businesses shut down and just nobody around in certain places. It's just so weird. I mean, this is affecting so much shit. Like, they can't, like, they were supposed to film Spider-Man 3. They can't do that. Like, all these movies are getting shut down. Shows, television shows. Like, thank you, China. Some people think that China did this on purpose because what happened is, I don't know if you know anything about economics, world economics, but everybody owes China. Trade with China is really corrupt. They won't import crap from us, okay? But they export tons of stuff. So like Trump was like, "No, this isn't fair. You can't we need a fair trade. Like you're not accepting any of our stuff." And other countries. They're affecting, but they'll export and make money. So everybody owes China, okay? And now we can't pay China back. You got to understand this. This helps them tremendous because the world owes China everything because they don't get, they don't take anything from us. And then this happens. So this looks really, really corrupt. And the fact that they hid this makes it look even worse. You know, like this was almost on purpose. You know, they've killed people over this to shut them up. So, I mean, this is looking really bad for China around the whole world right now. And our debts with China are just building and building and building. And they have cost thousands of lives. I mean, how many people have died in the U.S.? Like, what was it, 3,000, 5,000, like 5,300? I don't even know. I don't remember what they said, but this is costing lives, you know? Like, that shit ain't cool. And they could have controlled this from the get-go, so just strange. I used to, yeah, like Division, yep, totally. Yep. Yeah, for sure, I Am Legend. Yeah, all those apocalyptic games and movies, it feels like, you know? For sure. Last of Us, they're making an HBO Last of Us show. I don't know if you guys heard that. I don't know if have you guys ever played Last of Us, the game? The game is awesome. And they're coming out with a HBO show. Very smart. If it's done right, it could be good. It could be really good if they do it right. Because that game can be creepy as hell. And it's based off a real virus. It's a fungus. You never played it? It's actually based off a real fungus that exists in the wild. And it is an actual fungus that could create zombies. What it does is they show this in ants. I saw it on the Nature Channel. What happens is the fungus will infect you, right? And what it does is it makes you a zombie. It makes the insects zombies. It takes over their brain, and it makes them go into this like pod that breaks in this huge thing as an infection, which grows, and it turns you into a zombie and actually like makes you walk, makes these insects walk into these areas. It's so messed up, and it's based on that. It's like a fungus. I'm not paying attention in the game now, and I'm not explaining it right at all because it's hard to do both at once. But I know there's videos on this fungus that it's based on. You could Google it. But if you go Last of Us... Oh, shit. I got outboard. Just Google it once. What is Last of Us zombies based off? The fungus in there. And there's like a Nature Channel. It takes you to even a Nature Channel video and showing this fungus disease that turns insects and animals into like zombies, like small insects. It's creepy. It's creepy that it's based off a real thing. But in The Last of Us, the fungus grows so much that they get blind. And I don't know, one of the enemies, it's called a clicker. And what they do is it's so creepy because it's human beings with this fungus and they get blind. So they click with their tongues and use echolocation to find people. So, like, you'll be hiding in a level, and you'll hear this clicking going... It's just creepy. So, yeah, if you haven't played Last of Us, the remake version, it's probably really cheap. I suggest you try it. It is one of the best stories I've ever played in a game. One of the dialogue is superb. The characters in it and their arcs in any good story, it is just perfect. It's one of the highest rated PlayStation games of all time. Like as far as ratings, and it is just amazing. Like the story is amazing, and I'd really like to see what they do with this HBO show. The thing is, making a show can sometimes ruin the video game because the story could surpass the video game sequel because there's a sequel coming out.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
Yeah, yeah, I do believe it was free, yep. But I mean, right now, I don't think you can get it for free from there.
Target located. Bring them in.
I never liked that about PlayStation subscription when they have a free game for the month.
Scans indicate a target
I
is
kind
in
of wish that you could get it at any time. Like, once it's free, you could just get it at any time. But I understand why they don't, because then nobody would buy the game ever again. But yeah, Last of Us is just one of the most amazing games. The dialogue, the the voice actors. It's just an awesome game. I highly recommend it. Whoa. Come on, give me this damn relic. I mean, I'm getting a ton of relics, but I just keep getting Meso B4, which is a good relic for what, Octavia? But I don't want that one. Dragon Ball Evolution success. Yeah, there's... I really, like, some of my favorite games, like, it has to have a good story, like God of War. The newest God of War remake was awesome. I've heard that they might be working on a God of War show, but who knows now because of this virus. You know, like, everything is just on hiatus right now, which completely sucks. Let's see. What? What do I have? Oh no, I got Red Veil. I don't want Red Veil. I want, I gotta change this. The reason why you don't want Red Veil, right, or I don't want Red Veil, is it only gives me standing in one thing. So, I gotta change that for the remaining, regalias. I mean, I suppose what I could do is just go to, the other helmet, or the other thing. Which regalia do I have on this one? Why, you know, why can't they have something that tells me which sigil I have, like right here? Like I can't see it. It's behind the Syndana. Some Syndanas I can see it, some I can't. You know, why doesn't it tell me what regalia I have on? It's just freaking annoying. They got so many things in this game that are so obvious to me that I just don't understand why they can't think of it. That looks like Red Veil. Okay, well then I'm gonna change the first one then. The first appearance. Because I don't need all these Red Veil appearances. Back. I got Assassin on. I don't need Assassin on all of them. I'll do Chairman. That way I'll get New Loka and that. Because I belong to 3 of them, and might as well be making standing in 2 of them instead of just 1. Alright. Which, I gotta look at my foundry quick. What do we got? Spectre. My Forma done yet? I might as well make another one. Why not? God, you know how many credits I would have? Like, if I didn't do all this shit? Like, power cores, I have 4,300. That's 4 million credits on power cores alone. 4.3 million. Now it's 4.4. It's 100,000 credits each. still got 1 hour left on my form up. I gotta do Kuvaliches too. If anybody wants to do Kuvaliches, let me know. I gotta do that as well. Is that Kraken available? What do you mean? I have a Lich with an Ephemera right now. Actually, I have. I've been buying them from a friend because I need the Chill Ephemera and I still need Trickster. Chill and Trickster is all I need, and I have the Impact one right now, my friend. So I bought it from him. He gave me it discounted. So see these things here, these Impact Rocks or whatever you want to call them. So I gotta do this one so I can get this Ephemera. You know what? God, I hate to do Zini right now. Because Zini has, like, a chance of getting stupid-ass mods in it. But at least I'd have a chance at 2 Neos. Let me just try that. I think I'm going to just do Zini for a second. If I use Korra, I can do it by myself. But as far as is that Kraken available, no. I mean, I can't sell things that I have in my foundry. And I'm going to use them to level them up. Fuse them. All those weapons I'm just keeping to level up all my current weapons. Let's see. We'll bring the Corinth because I still need to level that up. Yeah, unfortunately, that's how it works. I've heard, I don't know if this is true, but when you get an ephemera, somebody said that you can keep the Lich as a trade, and you still get the ephemera. You just don't get the weapon. That's what somebody said. That's what one of my friends said. Does anyone know if that's actually true? Like, say I convert this Lich instead of kill it, do I still get the ephemera? Because it doesn't seem like that would be right. Because, like, okay, like, listen to this. If that's true, I should just convert my Lich and sell him again. That means you could basically just get an ephemera and sell it. Get an ephemera and sell it. You know what I mean? That doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, somebody could keep trading the same Lich and everybody would get an ephemera. Like, say, for instance, I could give you this Lich and I get the ephemera, and then you go sell the ephemera and keep the ephemera. That doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't sound like that's true. I really question that. And I don't want to try it because what if I don't get it? I'll be pissed. You know, I paid for this ephemera, you know? So, I mean, I suppose I could look in the wiki to see. So I'm going to use power donation because I want absolutely no power strength. This will give me 10% power strength. Perfect. Don't want any power strength in this build. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I guess it's got to be online somewhere. Like maybe on the wiki. I didn't look on the wiki. Cause then what I would do is I would just convert it then, so I can trade it and get my money back. You know, that just doesn't seem right. Just does not seem right. I don't know. It makes no sense to me that that would be the case, but if anybody watches this video and wants to post it in the comments, let me know. At least I'm... See, and the problem with this is I'm not exactly guaranteed for
Communication
a
towers.
Neo.
Capture the terminals and remain in control long enough to decode
What
incoming
I could just
messages.
do is some Hydron. I could probably get it there, and level up my Corinth, level up my Titania, you know. That I could do.
You have captured a radio tower.
Bum, bum, boom.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now.
I love Korra. I saw a YouTuber named Gaz. He says some stuff that isn't always right, so he said that Korra was nerfed in one of his videos. I didn't watch it, but I've heard him say things that weren't true before, so I don't know. That sometimes that dude talks so fast, like, too. But I've heard him say things that were wrong, completely wrong, as far as like status and things like that. I was like, that is not right. I know that isn't. And I would look it up in the wiki, and I'd be like, no, unless the wiki's wrong. But I was like, and I'm wrong, and I know I've done this, or like he was talking about
We have
proc
control
priorities
of
and
all
stuff,
4
and
towers.
I mean, everyone's wrong sometimes, especially in this damn game. It is very, oh, easy to get stuff wrong. This is a very complex game. It's supposed to be a mature game, an adult game. It's got an economy and everything. However, they won't give us a freaking in-game in this damn shit, and that pisses me off. I want a real end game, not accessible to everyone. Like, you shouldn't be able to be MR2 and go play endgame. Or something, you know? I know arbitration's a little bit closer to that, but... Oh, gonna lose deep. Come on, cat. I suppose I could just look it up. Because I'd like to know. Because if that is true, that's just crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. Alright, Veneri. I don't need to be healed. Chill out. Oh shit, I'm gonna lose C now. Should probably kill these enemies now, huh? How the hell did that miss? Come on! There we go. I just needed to kill one more enemy to start the timer. An area is going crazy.
More data is being broadcasted. Nothing to risk going
Be
back.
nice if there was a Hydron Void Fissure up. Fucking bullshit. See? This is why I don't use Zini. Magazine. Magazine warp? I mean, come on. Why is that even a fucking reward? a bronze mod on Zini is just insane to me. What the fuck is going on? Why am I getting conflict? Was it this maggot? Oh, brother. These little maggots?
This tower is ours now.
Alright.
You have captured a radio tower.
I can't believe I got magazine warp on the first one. Unbelievable. That's my chance of getting a Neo. Now this could drop a Neo, and then at least I'm guaranteed a Neo though.
Stream decode now.
Well, not technically. 70% chance of getting a Neo. It's like maybe I shouldn't have brought my Shawzin out. They must have been like, fuck you then. You're gonna bring your Shawzin out, trying to say this is easy? We're gonna give you a shit reward.
We are in total control. Keep fighting.
I was just trying to give myself something to do. What? How is this getting captured? Oh, this fucking Charger? Screw you. Charger, that was invulnerable. See the puncture procs? That procs a lot more. Sucks. I thought that was changed, that non-elementals weren't going to be like that anymore. Like, it was going to show you the actual proc priority correctly. But it doesn't seem that is the case. There was some slashes. And a viral. Wow, no status on that one. Where is the parasite? Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Is that it? That was it. It was like stuck. Oh. I should probably do the sortie quick. I suck at aiming this thing. Sometimes. If I get a bronze mod, I'm gonna be super pissed. Better at least give me a Neo. This is too slow. I just don't feel like I'm getting anything. Oh my god, I'm leaving. Fuck you. Zini really screwed me. All right. So who's left?
An echo from long ago. For 10 years, I have been polishing this sword.
What I think I'm gonna do,
Never been put to the test. Now, I am holding it.
I think I am going to,
Is there anyone suffering from
ooh,
injustice?
I think I'm gonna eat. I think I'm gonna get off for a bit, but, I don't know, maybe I'll stream later, I think my friends and stuff will be on later, and I'll, probably stream later then. Maybe get some stuff done. If anybody wants to watch then, let me know. But, I'm gonna get off for now, I believe. It's not real too busy in chat. I don't know if anybody's even watching anymore, but, hopefully I helped you, Nix, and, thanks for joining, guys. King, Red, all you guys, Kid, and take it easy, and Anthony, obviously. But later, guys. I'm gonna go eat because I am hungry. But peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.